Hello everyone. In today's class, I'll be doing the problems on train, which comes under mental ability. So, problems on train, this which comes under mental ability, and based on this, one question will be for sure in your exam. Okay. So, problems on train, basically there are four types: type 1 conversion, type 2, type 3, type 4, time and distance formula, train and object, theory of relativity. Problems on train is based on speed, distance and time. First, I'll talk about type 1 problem. So in type 1 conversion, so in conversion, if they give in terms of kilometer per hour, if you want to convert that into meter per second, multiply the answer by 5 by 18. Suppose if they give you in meter per second, and if you want that in terms of kilometer per hour, multiply by 18 by 5. So kilometer per hour to meter per second, 5 by 18. Meter per second to kilometer per hour, 18 by 5. Kilometer to meter into 1000. So if you want 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So if they give the value in terms of kilometer and you want a value in terms of meter, so multiply the kilometer in terms of 1000, you get in terms of meter. So minutes to seconds is into 60. Based on this, I've solved the problems in the next upcoming. So type 2. Type 2 is time and distance formula. We know that speed is equals to distance by time. This is the basic formula you need to remember. I'll solve the problems. So a train is 300-meter long, runs at 50 meter per second, find time. So we know that speed is equals to distance by time. First, I will write the given values. A train is 300-meter long. That is length. Length is how much? 300 meter. That is the distance. Runs at 50 meter per second. 50 meter per second is the speed. Anything in terms of meter per second is the speed. Speed is equal to 50 meter per second. Find time. So speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is given as 300. Time is not given. Speed is given 50 meter per second. Calculate the time. 300 by 50 is equal to 6 seconds. This is type 2 problems. And type 3 problems, train and object. So in the train and object, there are two criteria. If a train is crossing a pole, man, or a tree, and second criteria is if a train is crossing a bridge, tunnel, and platform. First, I'll take the first criteria. If a train is crossing a pole, man, or a tree, speed is equals to distance by time. I know. Speed is nothing but, see, a train whose length is L crossing a tree or it can be a man or it can be a pole which is stationary. So length of the train, this train wants to cross this tree. So speed is equal to distance by time. Basic formula. Distance is nothing but the length of the train by time. Length is usually taken as L by T. So S is equals to L by T. Suppose if a train is crossing a bridge or a tunnel or a platform, criteria 2. A train which is crossing a bridge, tunnel or the platform or anything it can be. A train is crossing a bridge. So train length is L1, bridge length is taken as L2. If a train is crossing this bridge, speed is equal to distance by time. So what is the distance? Distance covered will be L1 plus L2. It should cross this bridge also, right? So L1 plus L2 divided by T. When In the question, if they've asked a train is crossing a bridge, tunnel, or platform, it is L1 plus L2 divided by T. If a train is crossing a pole, man, or tree, it is L by T. Problems. So a train 300-meter long is running at a speed of 54 kilometers per hour. In what time will it pass a bridge of 100-meter long? So everything are in terms of meter, but 54 is in terms of kilometer per hour. So kilometer per hour should be converted into meter per second. So speed 54 kilometer per hour. I should convert this into meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18. I'll get it as 15 meter per second. Length of the train is given as 300 meter. Speed is given as 15 meter per second. In what time will it pass a bridge of 100 meter long? So length of the bridge is also given as 100 meter. So what time? So time is not known. I know when it is passing through a bridge, formula is speed is equals to L1 plus L2 divided by T. So S is known as 15 meter per second. L1, L2 is known as 300 plus 100. Calculate T. So when you calculate T, you get it as 26.66 seconds. Another problem. A train covers 10 kilometers in 10 minutes. If it takes 6 seconds to pass a telegraph post, the length of the train is. See, I repeat the question once. A train covers 10 kilometers in 10 minutes. Distance 10 kilometers, time 10 minutes. One part of the question is over. So speed is equal to distance by time. I know what is speed. See, 10 kilometer. I will convert this kilometer to meter into 1000. 10 minutes, minutes to seconds. So 10 into 60 is 50 by 3 seconds. So speed I'll come to know as 50 by 3 seconds. If it takes 6 seconds to pass a telegraph post, so time is 6 seconds to pass a telegraph post. What is the length of the train? Speed is equal to distance by time. Distance is nothing but length. Length L is taken. Time is taken as 6 because I've told you if it takes 6 seconds. Speed I've calculated, it is constant speed 50 by 3. So distance is equal to 100 meter. Well, if you calculate here, distance is equal to 100 meter. Next problem. A train moves past a man and a bridge of 260 meter long in 8 seconds and 10 seconds. What is the speed of the train? So train passing a man. Speed is equals to distance by time. So if a train is passing a man, speed is equal to distance by time. Length of the train by time. Because if a train is passing a man, pole or tree, this is the only formula. So length of the train is, time is given as 8 seconds and speed is not known. So speed into 8. This is the first equation. Suppose if a train is passing a bridge, I know the formula length of the train plus length of the bridge divided by time. Length of the train is not known. Length of the bridge is taken as 260. Time is taken as 10 seconds because they have given you here 8 seconds and 10 seconds. So length of the train, length of the bridge is 260, time is 10, speed is taken as yes. Length of the train. So length of the train by first equation, it is 8 into s. 8s plus 260 is equal to 10s. 10s minus 8s is 2s is equal to 260. Speed is equals to 130 meter per second. Type 4 problems. So it is based on theory of relativity. What happens here is there are two criteria. If two trains are moving in opposite direction, and the second criteria is if two trains are moving in same direction. See, this is the train 1, T1, length 1, L1, which is moving with the velocity U1. Train 2, length 2 is the length of the train. V1 is this is moving in right side direction and V1 is moving in the left side direction. So L1, L2, U1, V1 are the velocity, T1, T2 are the two trains. I know the basic formula, speed is equal to distance by time. So what actually happens here is, suppose if you think that if two trains are moving in the opposite direction, and if you're traveling in a train, even though the train is moving in a speed lesser than the speed traveling by your train, but still you feel the train opposite to you is moving with a faster speed. This is because the addition of speed of your train and that train is considered. So speed is equal to distance by time. T is equals to time is equals to distance by speed. What is the distance? Distance is L1, L2. And speed is U1, V1. Suppose if a train T, this train is moving with a 60 kilometer per hour and this train is moving with a 20 kilometer per hour. If you're traveling in this train and you feel that this train is moving faster than your train, why this happens is, that is because the addition of the speeds. That is why U1 plus V1. T is equals to L1 plus L2 divided by U1 plus V1 when the trains are moving in the opposite direction. Suppose if two trains are moving in the same direction, U1 and V1. Here you can see two trains moving in the same direction. L1 plus L2 divided by U1 minus V1. Problems? So two trains 100 meter and 200 meter long at S1 60 kilometer per hour and S2 30 kilometer per hour in opposite direction on parallel tracks. What time it take to cross each other? So LT1 100 meter, LT2 200 meter, U1 of one train is given as 60 kilometer per hour, V1 which is nothing but the speed T2 is given as 30 kilometer per hour. I know the formula. T is equals to L1 plus L2 divided by U1 plus V1 as they have mentioned here opposite direction. So U1 plus V1. U1 plus V1 60 plus 30 is 90 kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour, I'll add both of this U1 plus V1. 90 kilometer per hour, this should be converted in terms of meter per second. So if you want to convert this in terms of meter per second, multiply by 5 by 18 as type 1. So 25 meter per second. So T is equals to L1 is how much? 100. L2 is how much? 200. 100 plus 200, 300. U1 plus V1 I have calculated here 25. So T is equals to 12 seconds. Next problem. Two trains of equal length are running on a parallel lines in same direction. At S1 40 km per hour, S2 30 km per hour. Faster train passed the slower train in 30 seconds. Find length. Here in the question you can observe that two trains of equal length. So what is the formula? Time is equal to L1 plus L2 divided by U1 minus V1. Since they have given as equal length, L1 plus L2 is equals to 2L. Correct? So L1 is equal to L2. So L1 is equal to L2, 2L. What is U1 minus V1? U1 minus V1 is the speeds. 40 minus 30 is 10 kilometer per hour. Convert this 10 kilometer per hour to meter per second. 50 by 18 seconds. So time is given as faster train passes slower train in 30 seconds. So time is 30 seconds. L1 plus L2 it is taken as 2L. U1 minus V1 that is nothing but S1 minus S2. You can take it as U1 minus V1 or S1 minus S2. Both are the speeds. So it is 50 by 18. So when you calculate length of the train, you get it as 125 by 3. That is your length of the train. So calculate what is 125 by 3. That will be your answer. So thank you. In the next class, let us see which will be the next topic. And this covers the problems on tree. So far, whatever the problems asked will be majority based on this type itself. Thank you.